going on, guys? Blue Line Credit Repair here, back for another video. So I was just working on a client here. This client has a couple of charge-offs. Actually one charge-off, couple of collections, and a bankruptcy that we're working on. So this is going to start the third month that I've been working on this client's file. And like I said, some take a while. This client's file has been taking a while. Quite honestly, it's been a chore. So people say, well, you guys just dispute stuff like I could do online, right? Well, we've already went over that in previous videos. You don't want to do it online. And it's a much more than just disputing something. It's keeping track of everything that and I'll explain that in a minute. You want to keep track of everything that you've sent. You want to send everything certified return receipt, right? Because they have 30 days to respond. You want to also not only dispute with the credit bureaus, but you also want to send the validation letters to the collection agencies, which we talked about on another video about the validation letters. So as time goes on and you start getting responses or no responses, you have all that documented, you have all that proof. So this is going on the third month now for this client, right? And here, as you can see here, this is to the credit bureau, one of them. This is the first page of the dispute stuff, right? That we're disputing. All this stuff here is stuff we're disputing. These notes here that we put in the paper, this is why you got to be very detailed with everything. On here, they have a Ally car loan that was on the bankruptcy. Well, as we wrote here, Experian was unable to verify that Ally Financial on the bankruptcy, and they deleted it. And this is going to TransUnion. So we asked them, highlighted, how did you verify it if Experian or TransUnion couldn't? And as you can see in here, this is the Ally. It says right here, Ally. Equifax has it on theirs. TransUnion has it on theirs. But Experian, and we even wrote it here, Experian, they deleted it. So how did you two verify it and they couldn't and they deleted it? So that tells them that you're on top of the stuff, you know what's going on, you're keeping documentation of everything, and basically don't play games, right? So we expect that this will come off, among other things that we're disputing for them. This will come off because, hey, they couldn't do it, and you're gonna tell me you did. So this is, like I said, I just showed you for that customer. Then we have another package, same customer, all these papers that are going to, one's going to TransUnion and one's going to, I believe it was Equifax. So on this one to Equifax, this is a 30-day notice. They never responded within the 30 days. They may have done their investigation, but we don't know because they never responded. And by law, they have 30 days to respond. So this is a 30-day follow-up letter saying, hey, you guys didn't respond. We disputed all this stuff. What's going on? That puts them against the wall. And it tells them on there that we're going to file a complaint on their company. And there's ways to do that. There's entities that you do that with that monitor them, including the Better Business Bureau, right? So, but anyways, as you can see, it's a lot of stuff that you have to send. It's not just disputes. You need to send on their credit report. When you print out their credit report, you have to print out what it is you're disputing, circle it for them. You just try to keep everything organized and professional. This is telling them, here's a letter. And I have several of these stapled packages in here, right? And each one of those packages that's stapled has this letter right here. And this letter says, I'm writing to dispute the account above. I disputed this count as inaccurate to you, and you came back to me and said you were able to verify it. Well, how is it possible because I also disputed it with the collection agency and they were unable to verify it. So how did you verify it? It puts them against the wall. And it goes on to say other stuff and quote some stuff. And then we include here the receipt for the certified mail that we sent it to the collection agency. This is for WebBank Yamaha, right? We've sent them a total of 2 letters. So here's the 2 receipts for the 2 separate letters on the dates. It was stamped on the day that we mailed it, right? Then this is the card, the green card that goes with it, that they have to sign off on that they received it, which shows the date that they received the dispute letter, Yamaha did. And I got a card back, or the customer gets the card back and gives us a copy of it, showing proof that Yamaha got it. We send this to the collection agency. And then we show the letters that we sent to Yamaha. We include all of that to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and all that when we do our follow-up letters and all that. It's a lot of documentation that we have to send. But it shows that you're on top of your stuff, you know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about, you're quoting laws, you're quoting lawsuits, and all that stuff. So that makes them kind of put a fire under their butt and know that they shouldn't be. It's not an everyday customer that really doesn't know. This shows that you really know what you're talking about. So that being said, that's what I've been working on. I got other examples of things to show you on here. I talked about it in the bankruptcy video the other day, or collections, the collections video I did the other day. But there's a collection that I talked about for a customer. It's the first time we've had this, where the customer, well, I shouldn't say the customer, we sent a validation letter to the collection company, basically saying, prove that this bill that you keep sending me is mine. Show me proof. Give me a signed contract that's saying I agree to it. Well, this particular collection agency actually sent the signed contract. They still had it, which is very unusual. But because it was a school, I mentioned it was a school for an 18-wheeler to get a license to drive, CDL license. They still had the whole contract and everything. So anyways, once you get that proof that, hey, this is yours, here's a signed contract, you're kind of stuck at that point with that particular collection. However, we disputed it with the credit bureaus, and one of the credit bureaus, can't remember which one right now, but I saw it on 2 days ago, one of the credit bureaus actually removed it. So we still have 2 credit bureaus left. Obviously, you don't tell the credit bureau that, hey, look, here's the contract. They did find it. You're right. They don't know that we have that information, or that the client has that information. So they did remove it. So we're now that they removed it, we send it to the other 2 credit bureaus. Hey, look, they removed it. How did you validate it if they couldn't? So it looks like we might be able to get it off regardless. So it's a game. It's a constant game. It's documenting everything, showing this credit company, this credit bureau, what the other credit bureau's done, or vice versa. And you use that information that this one removed, and you used it against the other 2 and say, hey, they removed it, they couldn't validate it or verify it, so we know you can. So that's how it works. It's just a lot of documentation. We keep everything obviously in a computer, safe and stored there, but just print out stuff that we need. But we can do the work for you, or if you have questions, you want to email us, we can guide you and help you. If you want to do it yourself, that's fine. We're just here to help and be an honest business, not trying to rip people off or anything like that. We just want to help people. And if you need us to do it because you don't have the time or maybe the knowledge or the patience and everything that you need to do, because it's a lot of stuff, we'll do it for you. But just let us know. Hope this helps a little bit. As always, all of our information is down below: Facebook, email, website, everything. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Until the next video, have a great day.